What's up, fellas? As always, I'm taking requests. I also got a bunch still left over from this weekend as well. But we're here. Glenn killed me yesterday with all the rattle traps. Not my fault. Alright, I'm gonna get something tied up. Or taped up. I have no idea what I want to paint yet. I really don't want to paint any crawls for a little bit. I don't want to paint a single crawl today. I will. If someone asks for it, I will, but well, dude, I was going to finish packing up my stuff, but I'm like, I'll go live for a little bit, then I'll go to the post office. I'll get something taped up. I'll run this 1.5 in the spring bluegill. I gotta get something taped up. I haven't prepared at all for this. But if you want, I'll take requests on this. If you're new to these shows, take requests. I'll paint them live for you. I got pretty much any kind of blank that you'd be looking for. Dude, you got, what, a couple months of my shit at this point? All right. Any jointed blanks. Bro, like I said, I take one vacation. It's like I'm a nobody again. I got to stay on the grind. Jointed. Let me look, Michael. I might have one singular jointed one. I might have one. It's like a Rapala. One second. I find this damn thing. Dude, I don't. What the hell? It's around here somewhere, but I don't know where in the hell I put it. I know it's around here somewhere. I got some for you as well, Muddy, but not many. Dude, I know I got one left. I have no idea where I put it. A pay to win lure. Dude, I think the black and blue, put a blue tail on it. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try something because it's something I would use myself. Mostly because it's suspending. Now you guys saw this color yesterday, but I want one for myself. And after painting yesterday, I didn't feel like painting anymore, so let me get some paint loaded up. Try sexy, what is it, blueback, sexy shad, but I want the tail to be blue back here. I think that'd be good. Fan on. Now, I've never done this before, so I don't know how it's going to turn out, but have faith. Get some blue. I think it would be a great one. I think the blue and black undefeated. I think the suspending version of that would be really good. What's up, Rudy? Be on here for a little bit. Then I gotta go to the post office. Might do it again later tonight. I don't know. All right, I got you. On company time. It'd be a good day to go fishing, dude. Good gosh. I think I could turn the pressure down a little bit. It'd be a good day, dude. I have a feeling. Don't talk about it. Be about it. Okay. Now it's for the fun part. Let me go ahead and change my. If you're gonna steal my design, at least give me a week with this design before you steal it. That's all I ask. At least give me 20 or what is that? 7 days. That's all I ask. Seven minutes final offer. Dude, if you can, I'm not gonna stop you. That's not. You just start coming back more often. Every time we go fishing together, I never see you use one. Like, huh? Come on. Paint some dirt. You gotta get some money for a new trolling motor, big dog. Okay. Where's my paint at? There it is. Come on, fan. There we are. What's your business name? Message me. I have to make a stencil for it, but yeah, I can do something. If I try to draw that on with an airbrush, it's gonna look retarded. It's not gonna look good at all. But I could put some nice words on there. Now I'm 50-50 on what kind of blue I want to use for the tail. I got quite a few ready right now, so I can just send you pictures of what you're liking. I could put it on there. Here, I'm gonna make you a. You don't have to feel obligated to stay in here all day, Glenn, but I'm gonna make you a mod so you can pin that. Now, hopefully this doesn't look stupid. Yeah, that's actually kind of what I was going for. Put some silver on the bottom. I'll just make you one. Like I said, I don't expect you guys to stay in here. Sometimes these shows can go forever. I've had some live paint shows that go like 6 hours, so I'm not expecting. I have not tried it with the chartreuse line yet. I'm working backwards. This is the one time that having 2 airbrushes would be nice because I need that blue again. It does. It'll be the same no matter what color I do. Okay. Custom glove, $1 start on the glove. All right. You gotta sign it. I do have one more of these blanks. I'll probably run this again if anybody wants it and paint it later. All right. Where's the eyeballs? What's up, Andy? How you doing, man? Pretty good, buddy. Where's my marker? What's up, D Martin? He knows the true me. I will show this off. I'll run it again. I'll paint another one later if anybody wants it. Sexy shad, but it's got the blue tail. So I think this thing would actually be fire. I'm gonna run it again if anybody wants it. If not, it's all good. Order things. All right. What should I paint next? Got the first one done today. Already done something with my day. I am needing to get a rainbow trout. Bear with me for 1 second. I gotta get some water. If you got any requests, though, I'll be back in like 30 seconds. All right, I'm back. $13,000 start, boys. $13,000. I did have something. Toxic Morning Dawn. Let me look and see what she said about that. Like, so chartreuse on the side, or chartreuse per stripes. So chartreuse, wait, am I reading this wrong? Pink belly, chartreuse. The problem is the purple doesn't crackle very well. That's the only problem with that. But you could probably still... Here, I know what I'm going to do. I challenge myself here. A bait fish to paint. I know it's going to say like fathead minnow or something. What am I looking at here? That actually looks not too hard. It's like silver. Like some black lines in here a little bit. And then silver and then black scale. This might turn out like shit, but we're going to do it. It looks a little transparent on the belly. Not super transparent, but a hair. It's almost like this lateral line will be black. I need to put some black down now, though. Up at top. Up top. But we're going to do some scaling. Dude, I might actually put... I'm not... Wait, before I do that, I got another step. I think that looks a little closer to the same color. Now it's time for black. I just wish I had some smaller scale pattern. I don't know. Think about the one before, but I don't know how that's going to look. I'm going to do that. Forget it. Chris, thank you for the raid, big dog. Thank you for the raid, my man. You know what? In the spirit of a raid, this might be stupid. Dollar start on the 1.5 spring bluegill. This might be stupid. In honor of getting a raid. His spring bluegill. Oh, I'm about to get hosed. Yep, that's the last time we're fucking doing that today, big dog. Holy shit. $3 fucking, people? What is going on? You can't even fucking get... That's fucking crazy. That's the last fucking time I'm doing that. Good Lord. Nah, it's coming to you, buddy. Some days I really don't understand it. That's why I don't dollar start on here. It's just not even close to being feasible. I mean, the blank itself costs like $1.50. Well, what's crazy, dude, is people won't pay anything for customs, but then they'll come on these shows where these guys are just importing stuff from the same factories these blanks are coming from, and they'll pay $20, $30 a lure. Like those guys are doing something. All they're doing is putting their name on something that's already made. That's like 90% of the big sellers on here. And I'm not saying that to throw shade out there. It's just how it is. Like you can find a lot of them. You can find the exact same lures on Alibaba for $1.50. Sometimes cheaper. That's the way it goes, though. Don't hate the player, hate the game. I gotta put them on. They come together, but any like hooks, eyes, all that stuff I put on, and of course you get in water. Like with that, yeah. I'm gonna hit this with a hair dryer. Bruh, come on. This is about to be a short show. Bro, you're better off. This is my 2 cents. You're better off to keep trying to make up your own designs. That'll set you apart. That's my 2 cents. There's so many people doing lure painting now. You have to be really good at painting to be competitive. And better yet, you have to be even better at selling than you are at painting. But with something like you're 3D printing, you're designing your own, dude, that's 100% your lure. Like no one's coming up with that, or they could come up with it, but you're the first one on it. If that makes sense. See, and that's Rick. You can tell the truth about them. People will spend more money on them because they are special, and they are one of a kind. This is where we're at. Got the scale. It almost looks like there's a little peach up by the gill plate. Maybe even a little gold. I might put some black around the eyes. Exactly. I'm going to put a little black around the eyes. Oh my God, dude. This is going to be a short show if this continues. This is ridiculous. I need to sit here and let this thing spray for 20 minutes. Otherwise, I'm going to keep getting water. Well, out on the outside, I might be pretty calm right now, D. Martin. Internally, I'm going through it. I hate, dude. That is my biggest pet peeve when water's spread out. I need to get a separator. What's up, Pike Hunter? I'm just going to sit here and let this thing. All right. Say a prayer for me. I think I got it fixed now. No, I definitely don't. I don't know why there's so much water in this. I do have some spook-like lures. Let me see. Might need to do. I think I'm fine. No, the humidity gets built up, especially like when I paint for a while. I don't know if the heat just attracts it and it gets in my compressor. There's a water separator, but it doesn't really do too much on the actual. Bro, out of everything that drives me crazy about airbrushing, dude, that will make me quit so quick. I cannot stand it. There's nothing you can really do about it. Yeah, send me a picture, Pike Hunter. I'm almost done with this one. We're gonna power through it though. Almost need like a dryer on this. All right, Peach. All right, there's white. I'm just mixing some paint up really quick. If I was smart, I'd have a palette, but I already know how to mix this up, so I'm just doing it in the bowl. All right, if you just give me, I think this probably take me 5 more minutes. I'm pretty close to being done with this. Thanks for swinging by, big dog. Everybody go check him out. He always has some crazy cool stuff. All right, we're going to turn this down. Gotcha. Hit a little more. I got pretty much everything right now. Dusty. Band Dusty. Message me if you're wanting like a big order. That'd be a little easier to do it that way. Fire Crawl. Which one is that? I keep losing track. Is it the Crackleback? What's up, Dills Custom? All right, let me look at my picture again. Almost looks like, no, I'm not gonna, probably just dot it. I don't know, maybe it, I don't know. I might just do the lateral line and call it quits. I might. Well, it's not really like a comb. It's like, I'll show you here in a second. It's like an odd. Let's see how good my brush skills are, fellas. Let's see how my brush skills are. What other brushes do I? Oh, this would be a good brush. I have an idea. I think I know what you're talking about. So just message me and I'll get with you after the show. All right, let's see. This might be. I told Pike under 5 minutes. I might have lied. Milk of the clock. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to go down that line. Close enough. I want to just kind of straighten this out really quick. Good enough. That's easier than trying to airbrush that lateral line. Next time I should get prepared and just make a lateral line stencil. It's got to be really thin for something like this, though. Good enough. Got the lateral line. I'll show you what we're working with. Now, I'm just going to, honestly, I'm not even going to worry about putting those dots on there. I'm getting tired of how much time this is taking, so I'm just going to throw some eyes on it and then do pike hunters. So you want a crappie and a spook. That's had some yellow eyes. They're too big. I might come back later and put those lines on there. I don't know. Wish I could find some good like paint markers. Brushes are kind of hard to control unless you spend a lot of time learning how to use them. All right, let me grab a walk the dog. Actually, I might wait before I do that. I might put some shift over it. Some gold shift. Not a bunch. There we are. All right, let me grab a top water. Let me look at your picture again. Yeah, I got it. It's a very green and yellow crappie. And you said red haze here, so we could do that. Start with the white. What's up, CD? Pretty good. How about yourself, man? All right. Time for leg. Now this thing's got a ton of yellow. That's probably that. I guess I can show you guys when I'm painting. That crappie. Let me find some good yellow. That's almost kind of a shiny yellow. So we'll do the iridescent. Go back to the picture. All right. It's like no yellow right in there. But then, all right. I'm buying everything tomorrow. If you go follow my Facebook, I have some pretty good videos on there. You can follow along too. And I just want to kind of leave this part here a little wide on both sides. Not too much. So I'm going to go ahead. You said red, so I'm going to do that now. Uh-oh. You're all good, dude. How do I want to do this? I might just use my finger. Thank you, buddy. Who needs a stencil when you got a thumb? Okay, time for green. It's like a green blue, which I already have some mixed up. Gonna run this kind of along the top. Might hit back a little more. Okay. Dude, it sounds like my compressor's on its last leg. It sounds like that thing is struggling. How do I want to do this? Where do you want the scale? Like up along the top almost? I could do. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna make the back completely black, but you could bring that scale pattern down. All right, let's do the scales. I think the scales actually tie it together a little more. I'm fighting with the world's strongest magnets. Oh, damn, son. That thing just pinched the heck out of me. You'd be surprised, dude. These little magnets. They're freaking strong. Magic. Yeah, how does a magnet work? What's up, Jeff? Came down to the top of the eye on that. Let's hit it with some shift. Dude, I'm gonna, after painting this, tell you what, I'm gonna make a video later today of me painting this crappie onto that. Let me look at this picture one more time. So I need to put some shift on it. I would typically do like a blue shift, but with there being, I think the gold would look good. So that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going with my gut here. I need to get some good purple shift. That was my first, it's my first instinct, but I only have purple and blue. All right, let's put some eyes on it. I'm glad you like it, brother. Thank you, Frank. Go find me on Facebook at Minmo Tackle. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, literally everything. There we have it. A crappie, more of a springtime crappie, green crappie. And a walk of the dog. I gotta sign it. Dude, I should have made that lateral line earlier with this paint marker. I will go ahead and run that for you, my man. Give you one last look at it. Ooh, Nelly. I'm painting that in a OG Slim later today. Yeah, they'll get clear coated. Painted an OG Slim. Pike Gunner, thank you. Depends on what you got, Frank. I'm always down to repaint stuff. Depending. Some of it. Yeah, I could probably do that. Just get with me. Message me on here, my Facebook page. Either one's fine. Pike Hunter. Thank you, brother. Yeah, I'm going to finish this one up now. Unless anybody has any requests. I'm going to fix that lateral line with this paint marker. This will be a lot easier. Yeah, I'm going to make a video for it, so. That'll be on the YouTube page as well. I'm trying to put more, get my name out there a little more. I've learned you just got to go for it. I'll run this if anybody wants it. It's a, I can't remember what it said. It was a shiner. A little peach around the gills. I wonder if I still have the picture for it. It did have some black markings down here, but I'm not. That's going to take 5 hours. Let me see if I can find that. This is kind of what we went for. Now, the peach was a little too bright there. It's still pretty sick, I think. I will run it if anybody wants it while I get another bait out. If anyone's got any requests, let me know. I'll have to show you. I'm going to show you one of the shiners I did. This is already clear coated. 2 of them, actually. And then I'll get the paint. Here's a golden shiner that I did. This one's already clear coated. This is in like a 110 blank. I'm going to run it really quick. Then I got one more to run, and then I'll get back to painting. I want to go out and fish that. I think that'd be fire here. Now, this is the best one from last week. Run that really quick. Then I'll get back to painting. I might do another crappie and another bait, because that was pretty sick. What about like a crappie and like a plopper? Holy cow. It made it back. What do I have? What would a crappie get on? half tempted to do it on one of these 1.5s because these are fire. These are great. I might do that one again unless anybody's got any requests. Otherwise, we're painting that. I wish I could do that OG Slim right now, but I have no way of recording that. All right, let's do some pearl white. green. Now I'm thinking doing the same red. I thought that was pretty cool. Now I gotta find that red though. Where is that red at? McChewy, what's up, brother? Dang, we should have painted a crappie on one of those rattle traps. Not a bad idea. Okay, time for the crappie lines. Dude, I'm excited to get off here and do that OG Slim now. That's going to be wicked. Where's that? I got a really heavy. That's this one here. Take this one. Oh. I'm not going to tell you where I get my mesh at, but that's an embroidery hoop. You got to put the legwork in, big dog. I'll tell you all a lot of things, but a lot of this mesh and fabric stuff, I go out and find myself. I don't get anything from it if I just tell everybody where to go get it. Yeah, like I don't have a problem helping you guys out, but some of the things I can't just tell you. If you put the legwork in, you can find the stuff. You got to understand a lot of this paint stuff. There's a few guys on here that are very helpful, but a lot of it you have to figure it out yourself. And that's not me trying to be a douche or anything. That's just how it goes. Literally. I'm really not trying to be a pain to you, man. But stuff like that, it's really, I'll tell you this, it's not hard to find. I think it does something for you. And then not to sound like a dad or anything here. It does something for you when you have to go out and find it for yourself. You got to earn it a little bit. It feels a little more special. I'll show you what we're going off of. Yellow Eyes. I'll show you the picture pulled up. What app are we on? Whatnot. I got to go to Whatnot messages. So we're going to do Yellow Eyes for sure. Nope, this one will be open for bidding, Josh. These start at 13. Well, you kind of have to gatekeep, and I know that sounds bad, but you can't just give everything away. I'll come on here and sell stencils and stuff to you guys, but stuff that I use, a lot of times if I'm showing new stuff on here, I'm already at the tail end of using it. But a lot of people don't understand how competitive this is. I don't like it that way. I wish it wasn't that way, but it is that way. That's just the reality of it. But like I said earlier, dude, if you're 3D printing stencils, you're already ahead of the curve. Like, that's impressive in itself right there. Let me get some eyes put on them. Faces. Well, this is going to sound kind of bad. I'm not worried about the people that won't go look for it. I'm worried about the people that will go look for it. Dude, some of my best lures have come from ones that were mistakes. No, you're all good, dude. I'm not worried. What's your resource? Bro, if you're painting, if you're making 3D stencils, message or 3D lures, message me. That'd be interesting. I'm curious to see what you make. Color for Baits. I've heard of them before. That's a very good website too. You can go on there and they have the recipes ready for you. I don't shoot soft plastics, but if you shoot soft plastics, that's the best place to go. It's like Tackle Underground, but exclusively soft plastics with recipes. You believe that? Got Betty Crocker over here. And likes. I'm waiting for them to do the hard plastics on there. Here's the crappie. This is a 1.5. It's kind of a spring crappie. I'll show y'all what we were painting this from. One second. It's a springtime crappie. At least that's what I'm calling it. Because it's springtime. It's morel season. I'll run it if anybody wants this bad boy. It will come clear coated and with hooks on it. Woo. I'm going to run it again for a little longer so I can get another lure ready. If anyone's got any requests for the next one, let me know. I do have some shads ready. If you want to see what I got. Here's a shad and a 1.5. And then I also have a shad in this shadow wrap. This is a red eye. Let's see what I might have another. Oh, I got another shad too. I got 3 shads ready. You got those 2, and then a silver shad. This is kind of like a baby 1- style blank. If you like any of those, I'll just run a buyer's choice on this if anybody wants one of these. With some purple shift, yeah, we could do that. I'm gonna run this really quick. Buyer's choice if anybody wants one. Frank, what kind of blanks are you looking for on it? These don't have purple, unfortunately. They got the green shift. Oh, you're okay. No, yeah, dude, that'd be cool to repaint them. Any rattle traps? Lipless square bill jerks. Well, that would imply that it has a lip. I do have some rattle traps, Gator. I do, actually. What would you want in a rattle trap? I have some rattle traps thanks to Glenn. Yeah, get with me, Frank. I do have rattle traps. Let me know what color you want on it. Here we go, Glenn. We're going to be painting rattle traps again today. What's up, Rex? And this is a legit rattle trap. Come on, get on there. Actually, I'm going to clean it before I do anything with it. What color do we want to see in the rattle trap? You better not say crawl. A citrus shad rattle trap. Yeah, we could do that. How much junk came off of that? I'm going to clean this other one while I got it up here, too. Vintage reels. Heck yeah. I'm excited for later this week. I'm going to go procure some vintage stuff to repaint. Last light. What's up, big dog? That's like sacrilegious to him. Dude, luckily, I didn't paint this other side. I want to take a before and after picture. All right. Chartreuse. We're going to do chartreuse and then blue on the sides and the back. I do not have transparent chartreuse. I could make something transparent. Not on a rattle trap, though, because these already have that base coat. I don't think I'm going to be able to on this. Just because you have these. If it was like completely flat, I'm sure I could. With it sticking up, I don't know how I go about doing that, to be honest with you. We could try it. I mean, I might be able to. But I'm 50-50 on it. Spin this. What's up, Iron Rivers? All right, we're gonna do red and black eyes. Lunch break shopping. Yeah, I gotta run to the post office here soon. Well, it's about to be lunch break for me. I'll probably get on later this week and paint live, or later today and paint live again. I'm half tempted to only do live paints this week. This is a legit rattle trap. I might put some shift over it. I'm about to have a ton of these to repaint, dude. Purple shift. Let's see. I got this one's pretty close. Purple to blue. Well, maybe. Getting red. Need more. That thing's so shiny now, you can barely see it in the light. Holy cow, I used way too much black paint there. What's up, Alex? I saw the Aussie pop up there. All right. Thankfully, I took a picture this time so I can show you all the before and after. Yeah, this is significantly calmer. Let me get this picture pulled up. And I'll show you the before and after. Before and after, and obviously this will get clear coated too. Citrus Shad, Bill Lewis. This will be a fire one. Go throw. I'll show you. It's like that sexy shad, only I made the tail blue. You can kind of see it there. Got some ice on my phone. I'm going to run this 1.5 crappie again. More of a green crappie. And he glides. Dude, I might have one singular glide bait. One singular one. I just don't know if I have tails for it. I do. God, I hate glide baits, dude. Why are you going to do this to me? Crappie glide. Why are you going to do this to me? All right, let me find. I knew I should have got off before he came back in here. I had 2 hours. I'm going to start at higher than 13, but I can't do 30 to him. Next is a dozen ploppers. Hey, let's do it. God, dude, I hate fucking glide baits. I think everybody has the one bait they hate painting. I just hate glides. I know everybody likes fishing them. I don't fish them. I can't stand them. Now, if we start hammering fish on them, then I might start fishing with them. That's just a base coat, so I don't care about it spraying all wonky. A rainbow flag one. Dude, I'll paint anything for $1. Look at that great spray coming out. Holy cow. I've never seen spray so good. $1. The problem is it'd sell for $1. I gotta clean my needle off. Dude, I hate glides. Why'd you have to do this to me? I should have said no, that I don't have any. It's gonna drive me up a wall. It's like a burr. So this is why I hate them. This thing keeps moving. All right. I didn't, dude. I knew I was forgetting something. I'll do that before I clear coat it. Yeah, it helps me a lot. I just hate painting glides, so I forget about it. But yeah, especially clear. Like, look at this dumb shit. I somehow didn't scratch the paint, but I'm gonna let it dry for a second before I start moving it. Got a crisis on our hands, fellas. Let me get my air dryer. I have no idea how that stayed on there. Yeah, that's a $50 bait, fellas. If that had fallen off and chipped, I'd have ended the show. I'd have called it good right there. Yep. Sorry, everybody. This will probably be my last one for now. I still got to package up stuff to go to the post office. Probably come back on later. I'd stay on longer, but I really got to go to the post office. $24-hour. Dude, you're freaking crazy. Be 24 hours, I'd end up making like $300. Be like the worst way to spend my time. Yeah, I sure do, but there's better ways to make money than that. Guys, I'm here. I'm live from DC Rogers. I got some. Yeah, gotta catch fish for that. That's a good point. Hey, Jig, not Jig. Glenn, don't get me and Michael started about how good a fisherman we are. I'm not too convinced we're not the two shittiest fishermen in the state of Missouri, dude. We cannot catch shit. Well, I can at least catch a couple fish. Bass Eater, on the other hand, that dude, he'd have trouble fishing the Bass Pro pond. The Bass Pro fish tank. It's just not biting today. We just got to go to a lake like Little Dixie where I know we're going to just haul them in. Boost the ego a little bit. And you don't want to hurt the fish either. Let's do the gill plate. Then we're going to put some crackle on the back. Just kidding. Menmo crackle. Or if I could. That's not going to work. Try the old finger trick. Yeah, worked a little bit. I know everyone's been saying, start painting glides. I guess. Now, if I could get like sick, dude. Dylan, go paint glide baits. I guess. I just don't like doing them because they take forever. And everybody on this app wants everything dollar start. I get hosed at a dollar start. $2. That's what I'm talking about. Big time. At that rate, dude, I'll be living in a mansion before too long. You know what you could do with $2? I haven't done any balsa, dude, in like probably a month. Oh, it's definitely starting at least 20. Now, I don't know how this is going to look. It's going to look kind of the same on both sides, but that's how she's going to go. If I can flip it upside down. Where's all this red paint coming from? Uh-oh. Well, we'll put the scaling down so it won't look so random here in a few minutes. $30 sudden death. Might start this one at $90. $90 start. Just a little something. I make them all. Make them or I cut them. Wonder if I. Well, I should probably go with what's working, not mix it up. Thank you, Muddy. I just had a weird. You sit here, paint, you start thinking about stuff. Have a lot of weird interactions with people, it seems like. They're not weird, just coincidental. And it's been like 3 weeks ago. I was fishing, and I mean, this lake is in the middle of nowhere. And I remember him asking me, he's like, "Are you married or something?" Yeah. Y'all have kids yet? Like, no, we're pretty soon, yeah. And we're like, oh man, we've been trying. And then, what are the odds? A few weeks later. I don't believe in coincidences anymore, fellas. I'll put it that way. Oh, it's a blind one. We're not putting eyes on it. We're gonna name this one Helen Keller. You guys know she shot an apple with a bow and arrow off some guy's head? You believe that? That's the funniest thing a boss has ever said to me. Zach Baker. Are you talking about Baker Builds? No, I don't personally know. I know of his like YouTube channel. I don't think he's from Missouri. I thought he's from like Texas. Never forgive you guys for making me paint Glybates. If he's from Missouri, that's kind of crazy. But I always kind of assumed he's from Texas. I don't know where the hell he's. No shit. Where in Missouri is he from? It's a small world. Yeah, that's like I hate clear coating him. Do you know where in Missouri he's from? What if he's lives on the same street as me? He's got to live in southern Missouri, is my guess. So do we do gold shift or do we do purple shift? Gold. All right. I do have family with the last name Baker. That's ironic. He's like a long lost cousin. He's come a long way too, because if you go watch his videos from 5 or 6 years ago, and then what he paints now, you're like, holy shit. It's like not even the same person. I had a really good joke, but it's definitely not whatnot friendly. There's not very many things that'll get you canceled anymore, but what I'm thinking, my joke definitely would. 100%. Oh, I'm better than good. I'm great. I can't even say that with a straight face. I'm the best painter I know. I only know one person that paints. I guess I know Muddy. Yeah, dude, you better watch out, dude. If it gets any bigger, I'm gonna float away. The best painter I know is Bass Eater. That man paints a mean John boat. In a timely manner. Maybe I'll move up in the world. I'll start painting something different. And I'll just start repainting John boats. I'd be down to do it. As long as I can paint Minmo tackle on it. there you fools go. Torture me painting glide baits. It's my favorite thing after just giving up on quitting painting. Well, the tail's already black, so I'm not gonna paint it. I'll show you the tail. Somehow I got a whole bag of tails, but I only have 2 of these. I really don't know where the rest of them went. I must have sold them to somebody without tails, but you know, it is what it is. Let's set those over here, otherwise I'm gonna lose them. All right, I'm gonna run this. My favorite thing to do, glide baits. Custom painted, it'll come clear coated, hooked up, ready to get snagged in the tree. All right. I think the fumes are getting to me. That'll catch you a 8-ouncer every day of the week. You ever felt the bend of a rod when you hook into that 8-ounce bass? The exhilaration from an 8-ounce bass, dude. Oh my gosh. Dude, the half zoom cracks me up on this. This is what the fish sees before you catch that 8-ounce bass. All right, I gotta put packages together, so I'm getting off here. I'll probably get on later and paint again this evening at some point. Follow me on Facebook. I'm gonna paint a OG Slim in a crappie pattern now. That'll be the next one. So I'll have to clear coat these still, but I do have your other bag of stuff, so I'll holler at you. So I'm gonna hop off here, guys. Let's choose somebody to raid into. We're raiding the Bobcat.